What's going on, everybody? Cloud here from Magick, and yeah, we finally got the new setup. We got all this stuff figured out how to use it. Also, here we are back making some new videos. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about where I've been, what I've been doing, and what's going on, and what we're going to be doing moving forward. Okay, so let's get into it.
Flying around the sun on the shine blue sphere. Life's a celebration, so let's spread a little cheer. Just share the love, but don't hold no fear, because we're all just spinning on the wheel of the year. From south wind to May bond and all the in-between. Open your mind up to everything. Don't worry about the past, just live right here, because we're all just spinning on the wheel of the year.
Alright, everybody, so yeah, it's been about a month since I posted something, but since then we have gotten a lot of work done. I haven't been able to post videos from my phone. We've had some issues with the editing software that I've been using and issues with my phone in itself. But then we had this huge upgrade. So now I have a PC set up and a webcam and a microphone and all that stuff. So we are looking better, we are sounding better, and we are ready to rock. Okay, I've got some new editing software on the PC that I'm learning how to use right now, so the videos might not be all that great editing wise, and never really were to begin with, but here we are moving forward with a huge upgrade for the channel. Alright, on top of that, I've been doing podcasts and interviews and all of this other stuff, and I can drop links to the descriptions for all of the stuff that I've been doing, or you guys could just search it up, because now, officially, the album is everywhere. I love it. Okay, so you search up Cloud the Pagan Rapper, and you will find me on iTunes, Apple Music, you'll find me on Spotify, everywhere that there is to be found, except YouTube. Not up there yet. But it is what it is. Alright, so the album is out. It is purchasable. I have physical copies that I can ship out, and I have all of this stuff happening with the album. Alright, and so here's where you guys come in. You guys, being as awesome as you are, helping share the album, listening to music. If you're a YouTuber, throw some of my music in the background. I'm completely cool with that. Alright, yeah, whatever we can do to get that ball rolling, that would be super awesome for me. It helped me to move forward with living my dream as to be able to make video content and music for a living. Alright, because I did recently go back to work, so the time that I have on my hands to make videos and stuff like that is going to be a little bit less, but no different than it was before, but a little bit less than I've had recently. Alright, it's a shame that I didn't have all this life hit me in the face and, you know, technical difficulties and stuff happening, because now we finally can do it. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty funny. So, moving forward, we're going to be making more videos, talking about more topics. We're going to be doing some live streams, some collaborations, and all sorts of stuff, because I finally have the tech to be able to do it. Okay, so if you have a channel out there and you want to do a collab video with me and just kind of pick each other's brains, talk about witchcraft, talk about life, whatever it is, by all means hit me up and we can make that happen. I already do have one in the works that I had in the works for a while, but like I said, technical difficulties. We're finally going to be able to make that happen, so we should be recording that in a couple of weeks with the boss ass witch, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. You know, it's crazy because I constantly have to keep doing these update videos because stuff keeps happening, and I keep having to disappear for like a month. But you know, we got our whole lives ahead of us, right? So that's kind of where we're looking moving forward. Alright, now I do have a little witchcraft topic for the day, but I got a couple more announcements I got to get through. Okay, now I made an attempt at starting another YouTube channel to be able to differentiate the witchcraft from the music. That is something that I feel may have been a mistake. I think I'm just going to keep this channel to what it is, which is about witchcraft and witchcraft music. So why not just keep it here? So I'm probably going to be deleting that channel, okay, and moving a couple of the videos from that channel over to here, because, I mean, let's face it, why bother putting together a separate channel to differentiate something that this channel's a reflection of me and what I do? So if that's what I do, then this is what I do. You know what I mean? Alright, so we do have some topics we're going to be talking about later down the line and all of that. Now that we have the equipment figured out, we have everything figured out, how everything works and all that, which it took me about a week and a half to figure out how to use all these new programs and stuff like that. And I'm currently working on another RO Spotlight video for Hecate's Torch, which is going to be posted up on the International Pagan Radio YouTube channel. So definitely go and check that. I keep bumping into this pop filter. I wonder if that's getting heard. Alright, so yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. But yeah, so we're going to be able to do live interviews now. We're going to be able to do collaborations. We're going to be able to do all of these things that I've been talking about and wanting to do since this channel started. And it's very exciting to be able to do all that. It's also a little overwhelming in the process of getting all of that worked out. Alright. I am looking forward to picking the brains of other pagans out there, though, because especially in the state that we are in now as a country in the world, global pandemic, you know, all of the Black Lives Matter protests and all of that, everything that's happening, there are a lot of topics that we can touch on and how it affects our community as pagans. Okay? And I still want to talk with pagan musicians and other pagan YouTubers about other stuff, about what they got going on, what they're doing, you know, help promote them, because that's really what this is all about, you know. It's about working together as a unit to be able to bring our community into light and make things more accessible. So let's get into talking about witchcraft, shall we, guys? Alright, so so today I want to talk about how our mental state affects our magic. Okay, now I believe I've touched on this on the video a few weeks before, but this is something that I definitely want to kind of touch base on again. Okay, especially with everything going on right now, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of high emotions, there's a lot of voices being raised, there's a lot happening. Okay, so when you are overly emotional about something, which is natural, we all deal with it. It is a normal thing for us to be overly emotional, especially in times like these, which I could go on for hours about, but I'm not going to. You know, it's very important that when we practice our magic, especially during times like these, that we're doing it from a level head. Okay? And the reason why I say this is humans naturally make irrational decisions when their emotions are high. Reactionary, quick decisions. You know, reacting to a situation immediately, even if it doesn't require for the situation to be reacted on immediately. What I say about this is you get into a Facebook war with somebody, right? Over, I don't know, politics, right? There's a lot of that going on right now, right? I've been trying to stay out of it, but I found myself in a couple scuffles myself. We're not getting into that, though. But you get angry, right? And then people are going to be people. You know? Everybody's got their 2 cents to throw into everything. And a lot of times when we're angry, we don't want to hear what they have to say. We just want to deal with things the way we want to. And for witches, that could actually turn out to be a little dangerous for us, because sometimes somebody will go and throw an unnecessary hex or something like that. I don't personally do that, but, you know, there was a time when I have burnt myself because I got mad about something and did a spell and didn't think of how the outcome was going to affect anybody else. So you want to make sure that yeah, you have a reason to practice magic. It has just come up. You're very upset, and you want to find clarity in the situation, or you want this person to go away. You know, whatever it is that you're trying to do, if you're doing it from a reactionary stance and not really thinking through the full picture, you could very well put some energies out there to make some changes that you didn't foresee coming. And that's why it's better to stop and think about it. So this is what I do. Alright. When I find myself overly upset with something, or I find myself overly depressed, or I find myself, you know, really down on myself about something, especially when I'm angry, I take magic out of the equation completely until I've had time to think about it, process it, calm down, come to a level head, and realize how it's going to work. Not saying that anybody out there that's watching this has to do it that way, because no, you do you. You know what I mean? But it's just a little warning, a little something to talk about. And it's something that right now I know for a fact that there's a lot of witches out there just throwing magic out there for whatever reasons that they have. And I certainly hope that majority of it is coming from a good place, and I certainly hope that majority of it is coming from a well thought out manner as to what's going to happen after the spell has run its course, per se. There's definitely I wouldn't say a big issue with it right now, but I've heard some things and I've read some things, and I'm not going to put anybody on blast or cite anything, because that's not how I roll, and you all know that's not how I roll, but I've heard some things. And let's just say, for your own personal practice and for your own personal growth, and to be able to continue with your balance that you're trying to strike with the universe, having it well thought out is very important. Okay? So your mental state will affect your magic, and that's how it affects your magic, by moving faster than you're thinking. And when you move faster than when you're thinking, you don't think of every angle, you don't think of everything through. Now, this isn't for, like, cleansing spells, or you know, like a simple healing spell for yourself or for a friend or anything like that. You know, this is more for your, like, banishments, bindings. You know, if you're the kind of person that does curses or hexes. I personally don't, but, you know, do you. By all means. You know, however you want to do it. But it's just comes to a point where everybody's throwing this magic around, and it can be chaotic. Now, I don't know if anybody has picked up on the shift of energy around here the way I have. You know, especially here in America, there is a shift in the energy, just the everyday energy that we feel. You know, and it's getting oppressive. It's getting oppressive, and it's getting things. Now, yes, Mercury retrograde may have something to do with that right now, but that's not it. That's not all that's happening here, okay? There is a collective consciousness, and there's a lot of negativity in the air right now. You know? And personally, my goal is to try and help bring peace, and bring equality, and bring all this stuff. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. But that doesn't account for the people out there that are just out there for chaotic purposes, pushing their own agendas and stuff like that. So we have to be careful, because the energy right now, it is somewhat, dare I say, corrupted right now. And we have to make sure that we're pulling from within ourselves, and that we're pulling from each other properly when we're doing magic nowadays. You know, and that is coming from a solid mental state. You know? But that's just me. But I want to hear what you guys think about this, okay? If you've made it this far into the video, I want you to comment below and let me know what you thought, alright? About what I had to say when it comes to the mental state and how it affects our magic, okay? Because everybody is at a heightened level of stress right now. It's just how it's going to be, you know? It's sad, but we can get through this. But the best way through it is getting through it together and with level heads. That's just how I see it. So what do you guys think? Alright guys, so I can keep talking till I'm blue in the face about all that. But like I said, I want to know what you guys think about it. Alright? So, next coming up, looks like, given the time and the way the schedule is going to be working out, with me going back to work full-time and all that, and doing videos for IPR, and doing promotions for the album and all that, I have a feeling, right now, the goal is to get a video up on this channel every like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month, tops. I don't want to go any further out than that. And I want to make sure that what I'm putting out is quality stuff, okay? So the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be shooting a video for one of my songs, okay? And that's going to be posted up here, and I'm really looking forward to the process of doing that and editing it and all of that. It's going to be awesome. But we also have some topics that we're going to talk about. And if there's any topics that you guys want me to talk about, which I do have a couple loaded in the chamber, but comment below. Alright? And before I go, I have to say it. Alright? We're sitting at 282 subscribers right now, guys. 282. And to be honest with you, when I started this, I didn't think I was going to get more than 100. So this is like super awesome. I want to thank each and every single one of you. But let's get it to 300, okay? I set that goal. Should I say I reset that goal? Because my original goal was to be at 500 by the end of the year. That ain't gonna happen. The the pandemic, a lot of things that happened, pardon me, have shut that down. So I ratcheted it down to 300 subscribers by the end of the year, and it looks like we're gonna hit that target well before the end of the year. I really appreciate everybody's support with this channel, with my music, everything that you guys have been doing, and you know, reaching out to me, talking to me, and all that. All right, so let's keep it rolling, guys. Okay, absolutely. I really love hearing everybody's feedback and hearing everybody's thoughts about topics and stuff like that. So, with that being said, I don't have any fancy links to drop or anything like that. But if you want to pick up my album, you can go to cloudrapswicked.bandcamp.com, or you can pick it up anywhere on any streaming site right now, and that would be super awesome if you did. And if not, it'd be awesome if you just listened to it, man. You know? So, till next time, guys. I'm Cloud with the Magick, bright presence, and blessed be.